Welcome back. In the last episode, we explored lapis lazuli, that deep blue treasure used for enchanting our tools and creating vibrant builds. We learned about its rich history in Renaissance art and built a temple showcasing its beautiful color. Today, we're trading blue for red as we discover the true power of Minecraft's most versatile material. Welcome back to the Minecraft classroom.
You see that glowy stuff? That's redstone.
Look at that red glow. That's Minecraft's most magical material. Redstone. It's like electricity, but way cooler because we can control it. Time to grab our pickaxe and go on an adventure. Down we go, into this super deep cave. The darker it gets, the more likely we are to find redstone treasures. We'll light it up with this torch, start mining and collect this awesome stuff because
You can build some crazy contraptions with it.
with redstone, doors open automatically at your approach. Your crops can harvest themselves while you're off exploring. And travel becomes a thrilling adventure with powered rail systems. These are just a few ways to embrace this powerful resource that can transform your Minecraft world. Redstone ore is most commonly found deep underground. If I check my coordinates, you can see we're at Y level -34.
Thought you said this was a diamond mine.
Easy, big dog.
There it is, redstone ore nestled in the cave floor right at the end of the lava fall. Make sure you have the right tool for the job. Watch what happens when we try with a stone pickaxe. Nothing drops. But with our iron pickaxe, we get that valuable redstone dust, 4 to 5 pieces per block. And check this out, our diamond pickaxe works even better, especially with fortune enchantments. Let's collect all these precious red particles. They're about to power up our Minecraft world in amazing ways. To compare our tools, here's stone, iron, and diamond.
Diamonds.
Proof that not all pickaxes are created equal. And before we dive deeper, here's our pop quiz. Which century unleashed real-world electrical engineering on a massive scale? Think about it while we spark up our next build. Now that we've gathered plenty of redstone dust, let's craft some of the basic components we'll need. First, let's create a redstone torch. A glowing torch provides steady power until it's turned off by another signal. Next, we'll make a redstone repeater. This handy device extends signal distance and adds delay to our circuits. Let's clear some of these bushes, place some redstone dust on the ground, and connect them to a lever. When we flick the switch on, the signal travels through the dust and they light up. See how the power flows from one to the next? Now when we flick the switch off, the signal stops and our dust turns off too. This is how we control power in our redstone circuits. Now let's check out something even cooler. When we flick the switch, the torch lights up and sends power to our piston. Break the torch and the piston falls. Now let's look at another important redstone component, repeaters. We'll clear some space to show you how these amazing devices work. Repeaters do 3 super important jobs. They boost weak signals, add delays when you click these tabs, and only let power flow in one direction. This gives us total control over our redstone circuits, just like switches control electricity in real devices.
Conducts energy.
Now let's check out redstone lamps. These cool blocks let us create lights we can switch on and off. When we send a signal through this dust, our lamp lights up, just like flipping a light switch at home. You can use these to make amazing lighting for your builds or even create blinking patterns for secret codes. If you think that's cool, check this out. We've constructed a specialized laboratory for demonstrating redstone circuitry fundamentals. Safety regulations were apparently optional during construction. We'll begin by demonstrating a basic piston mechanism using our newly acquired redstone dust. The first step involves connecting it with redstone pathways to create a functional circuit. Water disrupts redstone signals and, we've just introduced water to our active circuit. The TNT modules are now activating in what could only be described as an unscheduled rapid disassembly demonstration. The structural integrity of the laboratory has been compromised, which is a scientific way of saying it's now a crater.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Looky here.
Let's get back to basics and go on a proper mining expedition for more redstone. We'll need to replace all those resources we just accidentally donated to scientific discovery. As we descend, we're looking for that distinctive red glow. There it is, redstone ore. One block reveals another. This vein formation mirrors how conductive metals appear in clustered deposits in Earth's crust, rarely found in isolation. As we gather more redstone, consider that a single gram of copper can be drawn into a wire over 100 meters long. That's why conductive metals are so valuable in the real world. In modern mining, electromagnetic surveys locate mineral deposits before excavation begins. We're taking a more direct approach, but the principles remain the same. Remember our pop quiz? The question was, which century saw the boom of real-world electrical engineering that changed the modern world? The answer is the 19th century. That's when amazing inventors like Thomas Edison and Nikola Tesla created the first practical electrical systems that would eventually lead to all the technology we use today. Now it's time to check out some other awesome things you can do with redstone. Let's add a redstone automatic door. We've placed pistons that will push these blocks aside, connected them with redstone dust, and added pressure plates as triggers. Step on the plate and the door opens instantly. Step off and it closes behind you. Now let's create something else that is super useful with redstone, an automatic crop harvester. The system combines clever water mechanics with redstone triggers to collect crops instantly. When you press a button or step on a pressure plate, water flows through your farm, breaking all mature crops and carrying them down channels to collection points. Some versions use pistons that push forward to break plants without disturbing the soil underneath. Others use water elevators to move items upward against gravity. The best part is you can customize it to work with wheat, carrots, potatoes, or any other farmable crop. With this redstone marvel, you can gather stacks of food without lifting a finger. Build one of these, and you'll have all the time in the world for exploring and building, while your automatic farm keeps your food supplies full. Watch what happens when we pull this lever. The water flows through our farm, harvesting all our crops and carrying them down to our collection point. No more manual farming needed. Let's collect this harvest and make some dinner. Thanks for joining us in the Minecraft classroom today. Remember, with Redstone, you're not just playing a game, you're becoming an engineer. See you next time for more amazing Minecraft discoveries.